So we are now live. We're live on Rumble and we are live on YouTube, and we're trying something a little bit new. And what I'm going to do is just wait to see if anybody comes in. A little update on what we're doing on the channel. Obviously, I've got myself at the moment. You're just seeing a glass, and I've got some local. What would you call it? Moonshine. I got a little bit of local moonshine. So let's just wait and see if anyone comes in. Get some hellos. Got a bottle of moonshine, and I am going to be dual streaming tonight and having a little chat with you. But we're going to be. I'll talk about it in a moment. Let's just see if there's anyone in. Say hello. There's a reason why we're looking down on the glass. I'm just going to pour a little moonshine way into the glass. Now this is a local, spilt it already. This is a local rice wine that's brewed here in Ninh Binh. And I'm going to have a little taste of it and explain to you what it tastes like. So just do a little sound check. Hello, everybody, you beautiful people. So, oh, well, there's a new thing. That's a new thing. I think that's something to do. I don't know if anybody, are you seeing fireworks out the window behind me? So we're going to be doing a live stream, but we're actually going to be going on two different platforms at once. I had a little chat with you on the last live stream and explained that we're going to be doing some more open chatting on the Rumble platform. So what I'm going to do, most of you now are in on YouTube. We're going to have a little chat here for a while, see who's in, a little update about what we're up to over the coming couple of weeks. Some exciting news, some exciting plans, and they are just plans. And then I'm just trying to, if I can, encourage you to come over and sort of see on my sort of, it's not another channel, it's just another platform that I want to give a test to. So we're just going to try that tonight. Michelle, do you have the link for it? Can you, the Rumble link, would you be able to put it maybe up on Facebook? Because I don't think we should put it on YouTube.
That's going to stop me now.
Cheers, me dear. And that's why I had the glass down. Look at the size of this diddy little glass. It's like a sherry glass or schnapps glass. So this is Ninh Binh. We went to visit a family just the other day, and that video hopefully be going up in the next sort of week or 10 days, because it's a fairly big edit for me. But the gentleman gave me a little bottle of homebrew, and this is a what's the fruit called, Michelle? Longons or longoons. Rice wine, and it's super potent. I think it's close to 50%. So it's not like a normal wine that you can see actually on the glass. I don't know if you can see there, the almost like a syrup. It's sticking to the outside of the glass. Who is in? Is that tricky to? I can probably get the link. So what I was hoping to do is to get some of you to come over to my Rumble stream and just say hello there, just to see if it's working. It's kind of exciting for Michelle and I to see if it's working and whether we can have both. But first of all, she's got to find the link, and I think I can probably find it as well. So how are you all? All good? Everyone's very quiet. I'm not even sure if nobody wants to say hello, Michelle. Let me see if I can find. You've got the link? We probably should. Thumbs up. Oh, I guess we've got sound. I've got sound over here, so I should have sound over there.
Oh, Jasper, well done. Hello.
Jasper, man, I haven't seen you for a long time. Cheers, me dears. Good health. Oh, rocket fuel. Yeah, I'm not sure what proof it is. It's a home brewed rice wine, and they have it in these huge, great big vats here in Thailand. So they have these sort of earthenware pots, and some of them can be. I mean, some of them are as big as I'm showing you now, and some of them are even bigger. I mean, I couldn't get my arms out long enough to go around them. They're like almost like huge flower pots. And a lot of people here, they have them in their homes, and they're just fermenting rice wine in these things. And it gets them more and more potent, I think, as time goes on. And then they siphon some of it off, and they put them into these bottles. I've got a bottle here. So bigger bottles than this, though. This is just a regular wine bottle. So they pop it into these wine bottles, and they'll add different fruits and roots and vegetables. It's a bit sticky, the bottle now.
Hi.
Gordon.
Hope you're all well.
So can you put the link, maybe would it go in YouTube as well? I don't want to lose everybody on YouTube, mind you.
Yeah, probably. I think we're in the chat, you mean?
Yeah, maybe you could just...
Okay, let's just see if I can do this. See if I just finish.
So I would like some of you, if you're we call it Bumble from now on because we don't want to get into trouble. If you're already on Bumble, I'm pretty sure it's as easy to sign up as any other platform. Come on there. I'd love to get a hello on Bumble and see whether, and also I've got Bumble set up a little bit differently than YouTube. So I'm going to be sharing some drone footage that we took, but I can't do it here on YouTube. I can only do it on the other platform. So that's why I wanted to try this tonight. And so we're going to go for a little while here, have a little chat. There's some exciting news. We've got a bit of a weird trip.
Let's see whether that works. I put it onto the YouTube chat now.
Okay, so if you click that, please don't, maybe you might have to mute it. Don't leave me here on YouTube all alone. But check it out, see if it works. Type hello, come back over here, and we'll have a little bit of a chin wag and a catch up. It's good to see some of the old name. Well, Jasper, I haven't seen for a while. Gordon, of course, I have seen. We are Jasper. You're kind of on the right line. This will be right up your alleyway, mate. Actually, I'm sure Jasper will be quite excited with what we've got planned. Now, when I say we've got planned, should we brew up not right now, Michelle, but should we brew up a Vietnamese coffee in about 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Make
Not gonna have the other.
Oh, I could have a beer Saigon or a Vietnamese coffee. It's a bit late for a coffee, isn't it?
It is.
I'll have a beer Saigon. But I've only got this little glass. So when I say we've got something planned, of course, it's something Michelle and I dreamed up yesterday. So it's not really planned so much as we've decided. But then, the joggle was the walk from John O'Groats to Land's End was much the same. So I'd like to get some feedback from you. And I'd also like to get some support and advice. If anybody's got any connections where we're going to, you can let us know. So any questions, and just let me know how you all are. Jasper, I haven't heard from you for a long time. What have you been up to, mate? This is nice. So there is a link there, and actually if you go across to the link that Michelle's provided there, what I will do.
So Gula says the audio is bad.
Is bad.
Can you connect something?
In what way, Gordon?
Cutting out.
Shouldn't be, but not sure what I can do. Is everyone getting that problem, or is it just on Gordon's side? Let me just check. Is everyone else getting bad audio? Because if it's
Go and check in the bathroom.
BMK, we would love to go back to China. We've talked about it so much, but I'm not sure when it'll happen. I've every person I meet, I keep saying, you should go to China, go to Kunming, go to Lijiang, go all over China. Some wonderful places. But it's been a little bit tricky. It's always difficult getting visas to go into China. You've got to go through, jump through a load of hoops and things to get your visas sorted out. So it's not just a case of, let's go to China. I wish it was, because I think China has so much to offer as a tourist destination. Is everybody else getting poor audio? Maybe we could just check that for me. Or is anybody else experiencing the cutouts that Gordon Goonlove is getting? Michelle's just gone into the bathroom to do Your audio's good? Gordon, it's you. I've got some peanuts here, by the way. Sorry if I feel like I'm going to have an alcoholic beverage. I should have some nuts.
No, Gordon says, okay now. I came out and came back in. Yes,
Okay.
It's you.
So there's a little link there, bumble.com. If anyone wants to go over there, if you don't, I fully understand. Fireworks, thumbs up. I fully understand. Oh, give us the thumbs up, everybody. I like that. That's actually, I think that's a new thing with the Mac rather than actually with, I was looking all over to work out why that was happening on YouTube. And I thought it was something with YouTube, but it's actually the Mac. And I think if I go like this, we get some balloons. How cool is that? Who's hitting the heart? That's not me, is it?
No, somebody's hitting the hearts, 100%.
Yeah, keep hitting that heart.
And the celebrations and all of that, baby.
Malaysia can't spell. No, we're not going to Malaysia. We're actually going to a country we've never been to before. Sorry, China. But that was a big clue. We're going to a country we haven't been to before, and we're going to be having a bit of an adventure there. So I'm going to talk to you about it, but what I want to do is to try and encourage people to come across to the Bumble, so we can talk a little bit more freely, a little bit more openly, and I can say what I want without feeling, because I do feel, I talked about this on the live stream yesterday, I do feel that we've been somehow silenced a little bit on YouTube, and maybe it's because of my sort of stance against the lockdowns during those bloody last 3 years that we had, and I just want to talk about it, or be able to talk about it. So this is why we've set up the other channel, because I can, if you're not interested in that, you don't have to come over, and that's perfectly all right.
So Gunnar says, have you got to sign up to the other?
I don't know, Gunnar. Click the link and tell me. Do you have to, or does it just run? Michelle's put the link just.
It should be at the top of the chat.
Just up there.
Up there somewhere.
We don't know, man. I don't know any better than you do.
There's people watching, but nobody's commenting.
How many people are watching?
12.
Okay. Come on. Let's get some questions coming in. Might as well. I'm only going for about 20 minutes to half an hour on Google.
So Greenland says, I got silenced on most platforms because I speak the truth. And BMK says YouTube censorship is bad now. Yes, Bumble is the place to voice opinions without fear of censorship.
It's not that I'm not afraid of censorship, because I clearly haven't been censored, but I got a feeling the day that I started saying I'm really sick of this, we'll talk about it on Bumble in a minute, but the moment I talked about the fact that I wasn't happy, I saw this like very exponential dive in interaction with my subscribers. Call me old-fashioned. I suspect it was more to do with the fact that they're not putting the bums on the seats anymore on YouTube to anybody that disagrees with their way of thinking. So I thought, well, I don't want to be constantly silenced. So I need somewhere where we can just sit, relax, have a chat, and it's not going to affect this channel, because the Steve's Kitchen or Steve Owens channel will continue to provide, free travel and food experiences from around the world. And for those of you that want that, that's what's going to continue to happen here. But those of you who want to see some behind the scenes ranting of, a political chef, come over to Bumble, and that way, if you get upset about it, well, you chose to come there. Does that make sense? Come and say hello, Michelle.
I'm wrapped up in my lead.
Michelle is here.
Hi everybody, I am here.
And also, I want to
I've got fireworks again. Was that for me?
get the balloons out.
Bruno says, I hardly get notifications now, even though the bell icon is clicked.
Two fingers gives me confetti. Two fingers confetti, one finger balloons, and two thumbs up gives me fireworks. Life is so exciting, isn't it? I mean, what is it? What would it be like if we didn't have little things to please our little minds?
Jasper says, don't have Bumble.
Well,
click the link and see what happens.
Click the link, Jasper, and just tell me if it just opens up straight. It should be the same picture. You should be seeing me here. You should be seeing fireworks. You should be seeing fireworks. Thank you. On cue, you should be seeing balloons.
You only have to be signed up to comment, I think, to watch.
Yeah, I think you can watch it without. I don't think you have to sign up to anything at all. And even if you sign up, it really is just an account so that it remembers what you like to watch. And it's almost identical to YouTube in every way. The problem is it's been kind of vilified as being right wing. And I've talked about this before. I don't understand the concept of right wing and left wing. I've never, as a child, never grew up thinking I'm right wing. I've never given an interest in politics whatsoever. I have no political allegiances with any party whatsoever. So the concept that we're right wing or left wing, what it really is it's just that people that have wanted to talk over the years have found that they've been silenced and shut down. So they've gone across to these sort of platforms, not to be, liberal or conservative in any way, but just to be able to talk freely without feeling that they're going to be sort of shut down. Now, it does seem to be that people with views opposite to those that are pushed at the moment by our governments, and that is, just simple things like whether you agree to have all your freedoms taken away from you or not, those people are considered to be left wing. I mean, left wing, who cares? Left wing, right wing, it really doesn't. Those people are to the left. And anyone that sort of thinks that that isn't okay, that we should have some freedom of speech and things, are considered to be right wing. Now, for me, it's much simpler than that. There's a line here. This is right, as in not wrong, and this is wrong. There is never been, never will there ever be a world in which you can be told to shut up because you have a certain view, and that is okay. There are people who have certain views that are absolutely stupid. They're nuts. But you can't change that. But you can say to them, you're stupid, you're nuts. And the problem is nowadays we're being told if you say to somebody, you're stupid, or well, that's derogative, you shouldn't say that. Well, no, if they're stupid, you should be able to say they're stupid. And that's what freedom of speech is. It's the freedom to be able to say something, be told you're stupid, nobody listens to you, and then there's a natural equilibrium which has existed since the beginning of time. If a guy walked into the town square and started shouting, everybody has to wear a straw hat with a beer mug on the top, otherwise they're not going to be part of our community, well, nobody's going to listen to him. That's right, I know I come up with nonsense. Nobody's going to listen to it. Nobody's going to say, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. They're going to say you're stupid. And within a few moments, he's silenced so much as that nobody really cares what he says. But if somebody walks on and says, oh, look, I've invented an umbrella, and if you sort of pop it over your head, when it rains, you don't get wet, people won't go, well, that's a stupid idea, or who would want something like that? I'd rather just stand in the rain. Most people would say that's a naturally good idea, and therefore it flourishes and floats to the top. And hence we have umbrellas and not people walking around in straw hats with, and I know people do walk around in hats with beer cans on top. But as a rule, it's not the norm. If there's a rainstorm, you're not going to look out the window and see 80 guys walking down the street. Guys, yes, not girls. Guys walking down the street with straw hats and beer cans on their heads. You're going to see 80 guys walking down the street with umbrellas. There's wrong and there's right. So if right wing means you're right, because there isn't a right or wrong. There isn't a right or wrong. And this is what I'll talk about on the other channel. There isn't a right or wrong. I'm not wrong. When I say this is, you can argue, and if I feel that what you're saying is strongly put across that can change my mind, then you've changed my opinion, and that's why free speech is so important. But if you can't change it, because I'm a rational person with a fairly sensible and balanced thought pattern in my head, if you can't change it, in my opinion, you're wrong. But that doesn't mean that I'm right, if you understand what I'm saying. So this sort of crud that I sometimes talk, I know it doesn't go down well to everybody on YouTube. So if you want to come across and have a little chat on Bumble, and
Barrett says hi, Stephen, Michelle.
Jackie,
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. I can see you now, Tracy. I can see you there. Hugs to you too. Thumbs up. Double thumbs up. Fireworks. It never grows old. Economic migrants, just saying. Look, we can talk about that. It doesn't mean it's wrong or right. I'm going to say some stuff in a minute on Bumble that a lot of you are going to disagree with.
Links at the top of the chat.
But you're not going to disagree with it. Because you can't. Because it's true. And you're going to say, oh, well, what's Steve going to say? What's he going to say that's true that you can't disagree with, but you will disagree with? Well, you'll see. I'm going to do that in a minute. Because there is no left wing and there is no right wing. There's right and there's wrong. You know? And both are a sort of melange of opinions and thoughts and patterns that can be molded into different conclusions and shapes. So it's important that we're able to talk about it. This is YouTube. This is where we'll do softly, gently travel and food. That's Bumble. Over there, you're going to get my real opinions. And I don't care. I'm happy to be talking to two people at a time. It's fine, because it's like having a Skype conversation with friends, one-way Skype conversation, because it's just me talking, of course. Maybe that'll change in the future. Maybe they'll bring some technology where you can all sort of get involved in a way. Okay, so great news. There's another minor joggly sort of experience coming up, and I want to talk to you about it. But will you somebody just check whether you can click that link? Michelle, pop it there again.
I popped it there again.
Click that link.
Given us it's going to sign up to Grumble.
I don't even know if you have to sign up. And Gordon, I'd love it. Somebody just let me know. Can you actually just go there, click it, and it starts running? Because if it starts running, I'm going to close this down. We're going to carry it on the other side, because might as well give it a try. It's I don't want to say too much here.
You only have to sign up to comment, I think.
I don't.
Nobody's commented though, so apart from me, you.
Right. So apparently you maybe can't comment unless you sign, which kind of makes sense. Okay. So I guess that makes sense, because you can't go onto anything like Twitter or Facebook or Instagram and just not sign in and go hi, because it would come hi from nobody. So give it a fake name, give it a fake email address. I don't think it needs anything particularly genuine. You can use this email address, right? Steve doesn't give a stuff at mailg.com, right? And just add a 1 or a 2 if Gordon's already nicked it. Sign up. I don't think you even have to have the email verified. If you do, you can go to Gorilla Mail. Gorilla Mail, just Google it. They give you a free email account for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour. Type in there, I want a Grumble account at pokemail.com, and it will send you an email. You can click the link, sign up, sorted.
Has anybody hit the link and gone over?
I don't think anyone has. I think they're just sitting here on YouTube thinking, well, if Stephen shuts up in a minute, and we can all bugger off to
So
sleep.
Jasper says asking for passwords, and I forgot mine. Red Flame LCD says hello, Steve.
Good day, Red Flame LCD. So we're thinking of doing a cycling trip, and it's going to be kind of cool. You are going to, I don't know, I've never used it before, BMK. I'm as new to Bumble as you are, but
Just seems to be a message box and you type in it the same
it
as
looks,
you do.
it should look exactly the same. So let's try and get some. Have you got it?
Signed up, or is it you just saying telling everybody to sign up? Who's going to be first to comment?
Come on
it?
Who's going to be first?
Get that prize?
Balloons, confetti. But on Bumble, you're going to get drone shots. You're going to get flying over the most beautiful scenery in the whole of Southeast Asia. I would love to share it with you here, and you will see it here on YouTube eventually, because I'm going to be putting it into a video format. But on there, I can just chuck it up and have a little chat with you about it, because I can, you'll see. Right. So, shall we end it?
Yeah, nobody's coming over.
Does it have swear words? No, what do you mean, Jasper? Do you want swear words? I mean, I'm not intending to be swearful particularly. It's just a variation of this exact platform we're on now. It will look exactly the same as this is on your screen, except for the URL address will be slightly different. You will see Steve Owens, the same as you do here on YouTube. And we will just see. So what do you mean, Jasper? Does it have, I'm not sure.
You said censorship, that's why I asked.
We'll talk about that on the other side, Jasper. We'll talk about that on the other side. Right. Love you all. I'm not going any more than 30 minutes. And I may be talking to myself on Bumble in a minute. You click the link. You can hear me talking. You can see it just as it is now. So you can sit and lurk in the background. You don't even have to sign up.
So somebody's come in. Thundergare99. Hello, I came from YouTube. My name is BMK on YouTube. Well
BMK, love you lots. You are the winner. Yeah. Have a slurp of 50% alcohol, local Vietnamese moonshine. Oh, it's a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh. Okay. So anyone else going to come over? We're going to end here now. Loved you all. See you on the link, bumble.com. Steve, take care. Love to you.